What's up, guys? This is I Can Still Remember number 7, supporting the troops, I think. This is kind of out of order, but it's Veterans Day, so I wanted to tell this one today. I got booked to play this show in Seoul, Korea, so it's super exciting, which means the whole gang is coming, my manager's coming, my girl is coming, and so my manager tells me his friend from back home is going to be at the show because he's actually stationed outside of Seoul. He's in the military. So I'm like, cool. And we meet him and a bunch of his military friends in the green room. And so they're stoked to meet us. They're asking me all these questions about what it's like to be a DJ. I'm asking them all these questions like what it's like to be in the military. And the picture that they painted was they're basically just bored. They're on the base a lot, and they kind of run out of stuff to do, and it just gets boring after a while. So I kind of gathered that being at a music festival, backstage no less, meeting various artists and free drinks, stuff like that, this was a big deal. Like, they were gonna have a great time. So that was cool. I played the set, it was awesome. Seoul was amazing, I can't wait to go back. And we got invited to this club afterwards, and the owner was like, bottle service, VIP, your own table, all that stuff. And it's like, that's not really my scene. That's not really what I like to do. But I knew that if I said no and then the night was over, these guys were gonna have to go back to the base. So I said, fuck it, it's just one night, let's do it. And so we go, and of course, like a dozen women with the bottles and sparklers take us to our table. All the military guys are stoked, they're getting hammered. They're like kids in a candy shop. And as a touring DJ, there are perks, right? And over time, I think you inevitably start to take them for granted. But also over time, you realize that half the fun of having these perks is being able to share it with people who really don't get it all the time and who really appreciate it. In that moment, it was really rewarding, seeing them have a great time. And it didn't matter that they were in the military. It was me being able to share something that not everybody gets, and experiences that not everybody gets to see. So yeah, it felt really good, and I guess I just hoped that it made their time, gave them something to remember about their time in Seoul and break up the monotony a little bit. So that is number 7. I Can Still Remember. My way of supporting the troops, I guess, if that counts.